This is a true life story that all parents needs to watch before sending their children to the secondary school. Lila was a regular girl at Maplewood Secondary School, known for her quick smile and love for drawing in her sketchbook. She wasn't the most popular girl, but she had a good group of friends, and that was enough for her. But all of that was about to change on one quiet, rainy afternoon. It was lunch break when Lila decided to take a walk outside to get some fresh air. The rain had just stopped, and the cool breeze made the trees sway gently. As she passed the tall oak tree near the school's edge, something caught her eye. A small red envelope lay tucked under a branch, almost as if someone had carefully placed it there. Curiosity tugged at her, and without thinking, Lila picked it up. Inside the envelope was a note written in neat, elegant handwriting. "Meet us at the old oak tree after school. There's something you need to know." Lila's heart raced. She glanced around, wondering if anyone had seen her. The note didn't say who it was from, and she wasn't sure whether to be excited or scared. But the feeling of mystery overwhelmed her. Who could have sent it? Why was she being asked to meet at the oak tree? Her mind raced with possibilities. Maybe it was an invitation to something secret, something important. Maybe it was an adventure waiting to unfold. "Maybe I'll find out after school," Lila whispered to herself, already making up her mind. She had to know what this was about. As the bell rang signaling the end of the school day, Lila grabbed her backpack and quickly headed for the oak tree. She walked through the empty schoolyard, the excitement bubbling inside her. What could this be about? Could she have been chosen for something special? When Lila arrived, she saw 3 girls standing by the tree. They were all looking at her, as if they had been waiting. The first girl was Emma, who always sat quietly in class, known for being smart and thoughtful. The second girl was Sarah, the class clown who could make anyone laugh, no matter how tough the day was. And the third girl, the one who stood a little apart from the others, was Mia, the new girl who had joined the school only a few weeks ago. Mia was mysterious, and no one really knew much about her, but everyone was fascinated by her. "Are you the one who sent me the note?" Lila asked, her voice a bit shaky. Emma nodded with a smile. "We need you, Lila. You've got something special about you," she said. "We're starting a club. A secret club. And we want you to join." Lila's eyes widened. A secret club. She had always dreamed of being part of something like this, something exciting and different. She wanted to be included, to be part of a group that knew how to keep things mysterious and fun. But she couldn't help but feel a little uneasy. "What's this club about?" she asked. Mia spoke up then, her voice soft but serious. "We can't tell you everything yet. Not yet. But it's something big. Something that could change everything. All we can say is that it's important," Sarah added, her usual playful tone replaced by something more serious. Lila looked at them for a moment, her mind racing. She was about to step into something new, something unknown. "Okay," she said finally, her voice steady. "I'm in." The next day, after school, the 4 girls met again by the oak tree. This time, they were carrying something in their hands, a small wooden box, about the size of a lunchbox. The box was old, with intricate carvings on its surface, and it had a rusty old lock on it. "This is our club's treasure box," Emma explained. "We keep all our secrets inside it. But there's one rule: you can never tell anyone about it. No matter what." Lila's heart skipped a beat. A treasure box. It felt like she had just been handed a key to an exciting new world. "What kind of secrets?" she asked, her curiosity growing stronger. "We can't tell you that yet," Mia said, her eyes shining. "But you'll know soon enough." Sarah grinned. "Just trust us. It's going to be amazing." Lila nodded, feeling both excited and a little nervous. This was it. She was part of something special. She was going to be part of a secret club, and whatever this box contained, she knew it would change everything. "Remember," Emma said seriously, "only the 4 of us know about this. No one else. We keep everything about the club hidden. No one can ever find out." Lila nodded, taking in the weight of her decision. This was more than just a club, it was a secret that only they shared. And from that moment on, she knew her life would never be the same again. The next few days at school felt strange. Lila kept looking over her shoulder, wondering if someone was watching her. It wasn't that she felt afraid, but there was a constant sense of unease in the air, as if someone knew something they shouldn't. One day, as the girls walked out of the school gates together, Lila spotted someone standing by the fence. It was Ethan, a boy from her class. But there was something odd about the way he was looking at them. He wasn't smiling or waving. He was just staring. Lila tried to shake off the feeling that something was wrong, but as she glanced back, she saw Ethan's eyes following them. Her stomach twisted with unease. Why was he looking at them like that? Emma noticed Lila's expression and raised an eyebrow. "What's wrong?" she asked. "Nothing," Lila said quickly, but she couldn't help but feel that Ethan knew more than he should. Was he somehow connected to the secret club? Or was there something else going on? "Just be careful," Mia warned, her voice quiet but firm. "We don't know who's watching us yet, but someone is. We need to be careful." The following week, Lila opened her locker and found a strange note inside. The handwriting was messy, hurried, and there was no name at the bottom. It read, "The club is not what you think. Watch your friends carefully." Lila's heart skipped a beat. Who could have sent this? And why? Was it a warning? Was someone trying to sabotage their secret club? She stared at the note, feeling the weight of its mystery. Was there a traitor in their group? Or was someone else trying to get them to stop? She had to find out who was behind this, and what they wanted. At the next meeting, Lila showed the note to the other girls. Emma's face turned pale when she saw it. "This isn't good," she said quietly. "We need to figure out what's going on," Mia added, her eyes hardening with determination. "And we need to be ready for whatever comes next." The days after finding the mysterious note were filled with tension. Lila couldn't stop thinking about what it meant. Watch your friends carefully. Who would send such a note? And why would someone want to destroy the secret club they had just started? The girls met at their usual spot by the oak tree, but this time there was an unfamiliar tension in the air. Lila was the first to arrive, and as she walked towards the old wooden box, she noticed something odd. It wasn't there. "Where's the box?" she asked, her voice trembling. Mia, who was usually calm and collected, had a panicked expression on her face. "It was right here when I left this morning," she said, looking around the tree with growing unease. "It's gone." Lila's heart skipped a beat. The box, the treasure box that held their secrets, was missing. Who could have taken it? Emma checked her pockets, as if expecting the box to have somehow appeared there. "It's not here," she said, swallowing hard. "But the key. Did anyone take the key with them?" The key that opened the treasure box was supposed to be kept by only the four of them. They each had a copy, carefully guarded, a symbol of their trust. Lila pulled out her key, but when she looked at it, something felt wrong. The metal was colder than usual, almost as if it had been tampered with. "Wait a second," Sarah said, her voice sounding unusually serious. "Do any of you remember locking the box last night? We didn't leave it here, did we?" Mia's face fell. "I didn't lock it. But I didn't open it either." Lila's stomach twisted. Someone had stolen the box. But why? The search for the missing box took over their days. Each afternoon, they returned to the oak tree, looking around for any sign of it. They checked the school's entire perimeter, but nothing. No one seemed to know anything. No one saw anything. But Lila felt it, someone was watching them. She could almost feel the eyes on her every time she walked down the hall. The unease crept up her spine like a chill she couldn't shake off. Then, one afternoon, something strange happened. Lila was walking home alone when she heard footsteps behind her. She glanced over her shoulder and saw Ethan, the boy who had been staring at them by the school gate earlier. He wasn't walking beside her but behind her, his face hidden in the shadows. "Why are you following me?" she asked, her voice trembling. Ethan didn't say anything at first. Then, with a smirk, he finally spoke. "Just making sure you're not getting in too deep." Lila's heart raced. What did he mean by that? Before she could ask anything else, Ethan disappeared into the crowd, leaving Lila standing there, confused and terrified. The pieces didn't add up. Was Ethan involved in taking the box? Was he trying to warn her or stop her from getting too close to the truth? That night, Lila couldn't sleep. She tossed and turned, her mind running a million miles per minute. What if Ethan knew something? Maybe he was involved in the secret club somehow, or maybe he was the one trying to destroy it. The next day at school, the girls met again. But this time, Lila noticed something strange. MIA wasn't acting like herself. She was quieter than usual, her eyes darting around the room as if looking for something or someone. Lila caught her alone at the library after school. "What's going on, MIA?" she asked gently. MIA hesitated for a moment, then spoke in a low voice. "I think I found something." Lila's curiosity piqued. "What is it?" MIA led Lila down the school's dimly lit hallway, past classrooms and storage rooms. They reached a part of the school Lila had never seen before. It was dark, and the floor creaked beneath their feet. But at the end of the hallway, there was a door, small and hidden, as if it had been forgotten by everyone else. "This is it," MIA whispered, her voice tense. "The secret passage. I found it last week when I was exploring the school. And I think it leads to somewhere important." Lila felt a thrill of excitement mixed with fear. "What do you mean, somewhere important?" MIA looked around nervously, as if expecting someone to pop out of the shadows. "I don't know exactly, but I've been inside. There's something hidden down there. Something old, something connected to the school's history." Lila's pulse quickened. She wanted to know more. "Let's go," she said, gripping Mia's arm as they moved closer to the door. They opened the door and entered the passage. It was narrow and dusty, and the walls were lined with cobwebs. The air smelled musty, like forgotten secrets. At the end of the passage was a stairway, leading down into complete darkness. "I'm not sure what's down there," MIA said quietly. "But I think it has something to do with the box. And the secrets we've been looking for." Lila's heart pounded in her chest. She didn't know what they were about to find, but she knew one thing for sure: they were getting closer to uncovering the truth. Lila and MIA descended the stairs slowly, the darkness pressing in around them. The walls of the passage were old, with bricks cracked and crumbling under the weight of years. After what felt like an eternity, they reached the bottom. The air was thick, and the floor beneath their feet was cold. But there, in front of them, was a large, wooden door. It was carved with strange symbols, ones Lila had never seen before. MIA reached for the door handle but stopped just short of turning it. "This is where it gets dangerous, Lila," she said, her voice full of tension. "We don't know what's behind this door. And we don't know if we're ready to face it." Lila's pulse raced. "We have to open it. We have to know the truth." With a deep breath, MIA turned the handle and opened the door. Inside, the room was dark and filled with shadows. But as they stepped in, the dim light revealed something extraordinary. Ancient books, dusty old papers, and strange artifacts littered the floor. But the most startling thing of all was the large, locked chest in the center of the room. "This is it," MIA whispered, her voice barely audible. "The secret." Lila stepped closer to the chest, her heart hammering in her chest. She reached for the lock but then paused, remembering the missing key. "We don't have the key." MIA looked at Lila with a mixture of fear and determination. "We need to find it. And we need to do it fast. We're running out of time." As the days passed, Lila felt like she was losing control of everything. The secret club, the missing box, the hidden passage, everything was becoming too much. She knew that the truth was out there, but it seemed to be slipping further away with every new twist. That afternoon, the girls gathered at the oak tree once more. But this time, something felt off. MIA was unusually quiet, her eyes darting around nervously. Sarah and Emma were looking at each other with confused expressions. Lila felt a cold chill in the air. "I think we need to talk," Lila said, her voice shaky but determined. Emma nodded. "We need to figure out what's going on. Someone is messing with us. And it might be someone close." Lila glanced at MIA, who was avoiding her gaze. "MIA, is there something you're not telling us?" MIA flinched. I didn't mean for it to happen like this. I thought I was protecting you." Lila's eyes widened in shock. "What do you mean?" Protecting us from what? MIA took a deep breath, her face pale. I didn't want you to get involved in this. The truth is, I've been hiding something from all of you. There's a reason why the box is gone, and it's not because of Ethan or anyone else. It's because I took it. Lila stared at MIA, speechless. MIA had betrayed them all. The suspense grows as the girls are forced to confront their feelings of betrayal and uncover the hidden truth behind their secret club. If you love stories like this, please do well to subscribe, turn on the notification button, comment and share our videos. See you all in part 2 or this stories We Love You All. The story would continue with more intrigue, danger, and twists as the girls uncover secrets and face challenges.